Athena. There is a fine line between wisdom and cunning. Zeus was usually a caring man to his lovers, but he could also be cruel at times. Athena's birth was the result of such brutality. Myrtis was one of Zeus's lovers, whose pregnancy could originally bring endless happiness to the father. However, it was prophesied that the newborn would be an equal to the king of gods in strength and intelligence. For fear that he might be overthrown in the future, Zeus turned into an improved method of his father, Cronus, by swallowing the baby as well as its mother. Even so, this did not put an end to the god's agony, because he was soon suffering from an excruciating pain in his head. A stir thus ensued upon the Olympian mountain, and gods of various ranks were sent for to cure his headache. As the last resort, they cleaved his head with an axe, and hardly had they done so did Athena spring out. Contrary to everyone's expectation, what came out of the god's head was not an infant, but a mature and fully armoured goddess. Athena's commanding carriage, stately disposition, and restless vitality proclaimed her the daughter of the mightiest god. Because of this, she soon served as the ablest aid to Zeus in all matters of the heavenly dominions. With her shrewd observation, she could turn complicated relationships between gods into Zeus's advantage. With her flexible tactics, monsters and demons were subjugated. To reward her excellent service, Zeus let Athena choose any city she liked to be her protectorate. She had already chosen a place in Greece, but Poseidon, the god of oceans, also set his gaze upon this land. A competition was thus held to resolve this conflict. In the competition, the gods were required to bring a gift for the people of the city, and the victor would be the one who could win their favour. Poseidon broke the ground with his trident, and springs came forth everywhere. Despite water coming in abundance, the people found it salty and unsuitable to drink. At this moment, Athena presented them with olive trees, from which they could derive fruit, oil, and wood. Finally, all the votes went to Athena, and the place was named Athens. It seems that the goddess of wisdom was embroiled in confrontations throughout her life. Apart from her endurance and determination, sometimes what really helped Athena overcome challenges was vanity. With respect, her vanity begot nothing but low cunning and suffering of others. There was once a maid called Arachne, whose weaving and embroidery was second to none in Greece. She was so confident about her skills that she always said Athena, who was also the goddess of weaving, should learn from her. Athena heard of her boast and felt displeased. Hoping that the maid could become humble, Athena once disguised herself as an old woman and persuaded Arachne that the gods are the last ones she could defame. Upon hearing this, the maid only laughed off this advice, saying that she was not afraid of any god, and it would be great if she could have a weaving contest with the goddess. Infuriated by her conceit, Athena revealed herself and agreed to have a competition on the condition that she could use no magical power on Arachne. Both of them wove tapestries. The one by Athena was about her victory over Poseidon and the control of Athens, while the one by Arachne featured the wrongdoings of Zeus, including the devouring of Athena and her mother. The goddess could no longer stand her mockery. Therefore, she caused an insect to bite upon the maid's hand. Feeling a sharp pain, Arachne lost her thread, and the whole tapestry was ruined. Nevertheless, she could not complain, as Athena only used magic on an insect. Arachne could not face such a defeat and finally hanged herself. Be it kindness or hypocrisy, Athena revived her and let her display her deafness in the form of a spider.